Well, good morning everybody. This is Dear Mama Sal on a decidedly cloudy looking day. It's 8 degrees, which I believe is about 43, am I right? 45. That's 8 degrees in Canadian and 45 in American. So definitely a lot cooler than the temperature I'm going to be in a couple of days. Yay! One more sleep. And I'm feeling a lot more grounded today. I'm just going to work half a day today, just to give myself time to get my vlog up and do everything without stress, and get an early night's sleep, because I've got to be on the road at 6 o'clock in the morning, so it means I've got to be up before 5. I don't do that time of the day very well, as some of you know. I consider that to be midnight. Actually, they're wrong. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning in my view. And who wants to be up at that time? So I'm sure that everybody else has had the same problem, so I'm not going to complain about it. And I'm pretty sure that Alice is going to be really glad to have had a full night's sleep, having traveled for 20 hours. I know from many journeys from Vancouver through to Africa, where it's literally 24 hours door to door. And you can feel that in your body. There's no doubt about it. I don't care how well you plan it. I used to plan it, I think, really well. I used to go via Schiphol in Holland, or via Frankfurt in Germany, both of whom have airport hotels in the airport. Actually, I'm not sure whether Germany does. Frankfurt does. Anyway, Schiphol definitely does. And then what I would do is, to call them hotels would be putting it, it's a little bit stretch. You can actually rent a cupboard. And that cupboard has a miniature washroom and a bed, and that's it. And when I say a miniature washroom, it really is the very basics of what you would need. It's like a RV washroom, unless you happen to be in my trailer, in which case it's very different, but it's very small. But what it allows you to do is to sleep for some hours on a layover. And it also has a wake-up system and everything else in it, so it's very, very clever. And I used to always use that because it allowed you to sleep for 6 hours, for example, have a good shower. Cramped, but good shower. And then do the second leg of your flight feeling pretty refreshed. And that second leg was a 12-hour flight, so that's a long flight. So I've got most of my packing done last night. I've got a few things that I need to put in tonight. What I'm planning to do is to actually pack everything up tonight except for what I want to wear and take with me on the plane. And then put that suitcase down next to my front door, ready to go. And so tomorrow morning all I need to do is to get up, put the last minute things into my carry-on stuff, and be on my way. That's the plan. Will it work? There's the question. I'll let you know. I'm really aware for myself that I'm running two different scenarios through my brain all the time. And one is how much fun to have, and the second is how much rest to have. They are not necessarily contained in the same scenario. So it's going to. I guess I'm going to have to make that decision when I'm there. But I certainly don't want to end up coming home in need of a vacation, if you know what I mean. That would really not be a good thing. It'd be a tremendous shame to do that at my age. I guess as well that it's difficult because I've traveled so much in my time that I'm not really quite as excited about that side of it as I am about the relaxing side of it. But I know myself well enough to know, with everybody else getting hyped up about doing things, I probably end up doing it anyway. So who am I kidding? I don't want to be a party pooper either. See? Alright, so what's new today? Let me think about that. Didn't hear too much on the news that is worth commenting on today. I'm hoping, against all hope, that it's going to be a nice, peaceful morning, because I am only going to work this morning. I'm going to leave work at 1 o'clock and come home. Of course, if the wheels come off this morning, then that plan might disappear, but I'm hoping that it won't. Alright, we'll try that again. That was a very fast changing light. I haven't noticed that one being that fast before. It went from cycle very quickly. Alright, so here we go. Let me try and think what I've got that's of interest to anybody whatsoever. Now, let me think about the packing last night. I did take some video of it, and at least one person said they found it helpful. Not quite sure what bit was helpful, but I'm glad that it was. Probably the way that I put things in plastic bags and then squeeze the air out of the bags. It actually does give you a whole lot more room. It looks like it takes up more, but it doesn't. It's amazing. So the other thing is, so far I am still totally happy with my suitcase in terms of I have no regrets about the size of it or the amount that it contains. And that's a good thing to know because of going down to LA for the VidCon. So now at least I know I'm going to have the right size for a week. So this was a good test run for that. And I think VidCon as well is a slightly different makeup in terms of what I need to take with me. So I'm quite excited about that, that's for sure. The other thing I did, and I will take a picture of it before I get out of the car, is I put another bag over my black bag. That sounds really ridiculous. It'll make sense when you see it. because, number one, it's a beach bag type thing, which will be useful by the pool. But also, it will protect my other bag from getting scratched and messed about on the trip, which I like. But the main reason I've done it is because it's very easily identifiable, and I wanted that for Leah and Wayne, so that, you know, when they're coming to pick me up, they're looking for the lady dressed in whatever it is I decide to wear eventually, which I will let them know, and the grey and white striped bag, because that's what it is, grey and white horizontal stripes. Now, I don't think there are too many people walking around with grey and white striped horizontal bags, and so I know you're all saying they know what you look like anyway, and I understand that. But there's nothing easier when you're picking somebody up to have something that is really identifiable. There can be a lot of people wearing, you know, a certain color, but there are not necessarily many people walking around with grey and white horizontal striped bags that you can see from 500 yards away. So that was what I did, but as I said, it also protects my purse. Yeah, it is a purse. It also protects my purse. Oh, that's clever. You know how the street cleaners have a vacuum that goes, you know, picks up all the stuff around the side of the road? Well, I've just seen a really beat up van well traveled, let's put it that way. I've just seen a really well traveled van coming up behind me over there, and it's got a dirty great vacuum on the side. It's a landscape. It's a landscape person, and they've got a dirty great vacuum, presumably to pick up grass clippings. How clever is that? To get them from the tarp. Very clever. Huh. The kid in me wants to watch it go. I can just see it gobbling it up. I don't know why. I like that sort of stuff, as you know. And so, where was I? Now, I know you're all wondering, have you got the important stuff, Sal, like your passport and everything else? Yep. Been carrying that around for the best part of a week. Got my money, got my passport. I think I'm just about set. I'll find out this evening. Now, what we also found out, because Yvonne came up to do a goodbye, because she's going to be out this evening and so I won't see her. So she wanted to wish me bon voyage and everything else. But she came up, and what we did is we actually put the spinner on the floor, closed it, put the spinner on the floor, then hung the backpack on the spinner, which worked, and then still could put the purse on top of the bag and have the weight of the purse also controlled by the spinner, which works all the way until the time that they take my bag away. So that's awesome. Very happy about that. The other thing was I actually put the backpack on because I wanted to, you know, with the computer in it, because I wanted to find out how comfortable that was to wear. And what surprised me was when I first put it on, it was very comfortable but a little low on my back. And I realized that by tightening the straps, it actually brought the weight of the backpack into a different position, which was easier on my back, and also sort of it finished just at the right place, so it was better supported. Anyway, so that was really good. I'm glad I tried that out, because I would never have normally thought of that, and I thought I better put this thing on and see if it's comfortable. And it's only half full, so I know that I can put last minute things in there. What I haven't got is labels. I've got to go quickly to Walmart on my way home and pick up a couple of luggage locks, small ones, and some baggage label things that I haven't got and want to get. And some ribbon, of course, because we know that I'm going to put some ribbon on my case so that I'll see it's mine coming off there. Good. All right, everybody. So, hope you're going to get excited about this as I am. Not sure if I'll be able to do a vlog on the way to the airport because I'm a guest of somebody. If I were driving myself, the answer would be absolutely yes, but I'm not. So I don't want to bore them with that. So I may actually do a little bit of vlogging, when I get to the airport. Hope you have a wonderful day. May it be as peaceful as I hope mine is. This is dear Mama Sal saying bye-bye for now.